The coach is looking forward to next season. Famed tennis star Jordan Bakersfield arrived in Kentucky yesterday in preparation for the Appalachian Tennis Association's annual tournament. The Boston native is best known for his defeat and retirement of H.W. Sutton 2 years ago. Since Sutton's first and only defeat at the hands of Bakersfield, Sutton has not played a match. Bakersfield said the reason he decided to compete in the ATA tournament was to show dirty backwoods Southerners how to really play tennis. If Bakersfield continues his gigantic winning
Why, Sheriff, to what do I owe this dubious pleasure?
H.W.? Tina down at the bar said she hadn't seen you in a few days. Well, I figured a man like you didn't quite a thing like drinking. If you're gonna find Jesus, you'd have found him by now. How you holding up in there?
There ain't no salvation I haven't been able to find at the bottom of a bottle. But I have a feeling that you did not come here to discuss my faith or the pretty little bartender down the way. So what's your business here, Sheriff?
Well, H.W., how long you reckon we know each other now? That's what you say here. About 15, 20 years or something.
Long before the fine people of this town had the misfortune of electing you sheriff. So I reckon a pretty long while.
Well, then you know that I know you and you know me, so you know it's gonna pay me for the reason that I've come here, what I've come to tell you. I reckon you heard Mr. Bakersfield's back in the fine Commonwealth of Kentucky.
I heard some rumblings, but that's all in my past now. And Sheriff, you really shouldn't go chasing ghosts, you know.
Well, you ain't dead yet. You're just drunk. You sure ain't been the same since he beat you. Now, I know you're upset. I know this whole town's been a-talking. But if you go after him on the courts. And you stay out of them bars.
Sheriff, if you came here to try and get me to play again, you are out of luck. My tennis days are far behind me.
Well, H.W., if I came here for any reason today, it was, well, simply to offer you some advice. As a friend and not the sheriff. But I reckon I best be going. So you take care of yourself now. I'll be seeing you soon, okay? Visiting old H.W. Sutton. I had a hunch I might find you here.
I thought I smelled bacon.
Well, you ever meet my second wife, Tammy? Good woman. Came home one day, and all she could talk about was these recipes she got out of Southern living. Tell you what, it was nothing like my mama's cornbread. Some days all a man has all a man has is his pride. And they might teach you in Sunday school that pride's a bad thing, and sure, maybe it is. But on those desperate days, when the sun's not shining, all you have is your pride to get you out of bed and on your way. Son, this is bigger than us. They're taking everything from the South. They're teaching us how to be Southern. Cooking out of Southern living, eating Sunday dinners at a Cracker Barrel. No, this isn't about you. This isn't about me. You know, this town used to have a lot of pride. Had pride in tennis. And I know that sounds silly for a bunch of Southerners to have pride in tennis. By God, we had pride in tennis. The day you lost your pride, this town lost its pride. And I can't tell you what to do. But if I were you, I reckon I might like to see this town have some pride again. Well, what do I know? I'm off. I'll see ya.
Jordan? Honey? Is that you? Jordan? What are you doing here?
I brought you your umbrella.
That thing has always been broken, Hank. I threw it away when I left you.
Foiled by facts again.
Are you drunk?
I might have had a couple.
You can't go sneaking into people's houses. I ought to call the law.
Well, considering I paid for the house, I figured it wouldn't be no harm.
What do you want?
You know what I want. I'm looking for old Yankee Doodle Dandy. Where's he at?
Well, you know, I'm not too educated on his affairs, but he usually hangs around the Tackets when he's around these parts.
Turncoat Yankee sympathizers.
So what do you guys call a chicken in a shell suit? An egg. Get it? Ha! Yeah. Good stuff. Hey man, go get the door. What of that could be? Huh? Ah, HW. Thought you were looking for me. Here, have a drink. What's the matter? Heard you been hitting bottle a lot lately. I thought you'd appreciate that.
I may be a drunk, but that's Tennessee whiskey. Don't you know this is bourbon country?
Well, if this isn't good enough for you, then what are you doing here anyway?
A rematch. Tomorrow, high noon.
Is being humiliated once enough for you?
You know, I was coming here just to talk, but then I started thinking about what a better man I am than you. And that Tennessee whiskey didn't help your cause none neither.
So tomorrow, me and you, no crowds, no cameras, man to man.
Alright, well if you're not afraid of being humiliated once again, then tomorrow it is. This guy.
The battle began on the top of that hill. The bluegrass turned red from the blood that was spilled. The women shed tears for the men that was killed. But we walked away because we fight to win. We ain't violent people, we like to have peace. But we ain't dogs either, we don't need a leash. Freedom to buy more shit don't make us more free. All we need to be free, the land and the sea.
Oh yeah. HW, what does that stand for anyways? Heinz Wieners? And you thought the South was gonna rise again. There's a reason you're below us. Good game, man.
Stands for Hank Williams.
I just wanted you to know that I always loved you more than him.
I know, but you weren't nothing but a racket rat anyway. Hope you can find a mine shaft for him.